Saw the glass ain't sky, felt the script in my blood and the lens in my eye. Said I talk too deep, now they asking why. Like vision is a virus and truth can't fly. Wrote me scripts to erase what I see. Tried to change my light with psychiatry. Say free speech, then treat prophecy like a mental disorder with a locked degree.
Govern labs in the shadows, decode your tone. Map dreams, train minds through a silicone phone. They're profunding remote drones that read your zone. But a shaman with drums, he a threat to the throne. MK ain't gone, it just moved indoors. Now they study your kids behind friendly doors. They got soldiers on acid and bots in wars. But your plant-based prayer, that's breaking the laws. What they fear ain't death, it's the spark in your spine. That soul earth pulse that don't follow they line. They silence your truth and sell it refined. But chant in the dark and you bend in time.
Unchain the soul, let the drum line shake. Don't speak that tongue, make the system quake. Killuminatti ain't a threat, we fade. From the fire of the ode to the glitch in the gate.
Say no to the meds, they restrain your will. Say God spoke loud, they inject that chill. They say it's for safety, but the soul stays still. In a white room graveyard, signed and billed. I seen druids detained, seers diagnosed. Said vision's a threat if it ain't been dosed. But they synthesize bliss for elites to boast. While the earth's real healers get burnt like ghosts. This that cipher, with no spell check zone. It's that broadcast, where spirits get grown. Use AI wires to deliver my tone. But the message, inching this mic ain't clone. It's prophecy piped through a glitch in the grid. A ceremony cloak where the algorithm hid. You ain't hearing bars, you hearing what they did and what the soul do next when the cage get rid. What they fear ain't madness, it's man reborn. In sync with the earth, breaking systemic norms. They shut down the seers, now the code gets torn. Killuminati ain't the end, we the spiritual storm.
Unchain the soul, let the drum line shake. Don't speak their tongue, make the system quake. Killuminati ain't a threat, we fade. From the fire of the old to the glitch in the gate. They fear will remember. Not a theory, but your nature. Not a god, but your light. Not a system, but your song. And that's why they chain your tongue. But I came back fluent in soul. I like the way you move.
Fever blurs, news loop strangles. Life feels scripted, tangled in angles. Coffee burns, sky turns gray again. Same faces, same phrases, all staged for men. Felt a buzz deep behind my eyes. A hum in the humdrum, but the signal lies. Wasn't sleep, wasn't dream, wasn't voice divine. It was echoes of a world out of step with time. They say progress, but it feel like theft. Movements flipped, meaning left. Flags wave high, but the roots stayed dead. I heard Rome whisper and the right stay bled. I ain't psychic, just listening close to the ghosts in the words that the headlines hold.
I like the way you move.
Religion wore robes, now it wears a suit. Same empire, just cleaner boots. Holy men turned hosts on feeds, preaching in pixels for algorithm needs. Crusades got remixed in suits and stock. Crimes of the soul repackaged as talk. And I saw it through the crack in the screen where truth bled through like a haunted dream. We fight fake wars for identity's sake, picking sides in a game where the rules ain't straight. Social movements used like dice, cast by kings who already named the price. But deep in art, a flicker breathes. Some still write what the veil can't see.
You with the headphones on, thinking you small in this world gone wrong. But choices ripple like codes in light. The words you speak can bend the night. Your silence feeds what evil eats. Your courage sparks ancestral beats. You ain't just scrolling, you're sculpting fate. Every yes or no shifts the gate. So speak with heart, even when you shake. The world don't shift from the moves you fake. It shifts when truth meets trembling hands, and hope walks out on broken lands. You don't need perfection just to try, 'cause love still echoes when liars die. I like the way I've spoken in tremors, whispered in flame, called through floods, cried in name. But you heard me not with fear, but with the soul that still draws near. You are not lost, you are fire wrapped in clay, and the dawn still waits on what you say. You want me in skin and voice, the world turns bright by your choice. Don't wait for saints or prophets rise. You are the reason love survives. You felt me stir, now echo wide. Be the truth this world can't hide. Echoes never lie. They carry your birthright, the right to feel, to speak, to heal. So listen, then rise. You are the voice we've been waiting to recognize.
I like the way you move. Contrast warm and skin like scars we memorize. But the soul of earth don't bleed flags.
It hums in frequency, every region of rhythm. Every rhythm an echo of you, let them speak. Conscience draw from an echo of you. 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 I am the eye beneath the veil. Fire chants echo in the temples and hail. Prophets buried under rubble and sound. Old slick sermons dragged underground. You call me chaos, but I cradle the law. My alphabet shaped Eden before the fall. Jerusalem dreams while the sky still shakes, and every piece still tastes like snakes. I speak in stars, can you feel that tone? You name me terror, but I die alone.
Told my rhythm, stole my tongue. Told my children drums were wrong. But the beat don't die, it lives in you. In every gospel, every rhyme you do. They sold my name for sugar and chain, but I speak through storms and hurricane. I am root, not relic, memory still thumps. I whisper in roots, I scream in jumps. Buried, yes, but I bloom from pain. The rhythm returns when you say my name.
I built cathedrals on bones and pride, then polished the stones so the guilt could hide. Taught order, then forgot my lore. Now I drink empire but feel no core. I silenced druids, buried the womb, chose steel and cross over nature's bloom. Yet I weep in statues, cried through art. Classical chords masking broken heart. Can I forgive my conquest eyes? Or must I sculpt
my fallen life. Screaming neon, but the soul's on mute. A stream rebellion through a corporate suit. Sell the dream, then tax the grief. Freedom's a script with a branded thief. I'm the child of thunder, raised by feeds, fed on algorithms, bred in needs. Each click's a mask, each view a chain. I forgot my roots in the dopamine rain, but I once held hearts, not just hands. Now I scroll past love like shifting sand. My spine is Indies, my skin is plain. My rivers run thick with forgotten names. They came for spice, golden vine. Left my children trapped in time. I dance in pain, carnival disguise, but my spirits chant truth through fractured skies. They call me jungle, call me cartel, but I write poetry in rebel shell. My roots dig deeper than they know, and I still hum songs from long ago. I etch my thoughts in calligraphic breath before your pixels renamed death. I taught silence, now I scream and trade, but my inner monks still walk unafraid. From lotus scroll to digital chip, you took my form but lost my script. I bend but don't break, fold but rise. My truth is buried behind smog skies. I am memory's ghost beneath your tech. The dragon sleeps but its fire checks. I speak in choral, drift in light, but my voice got drowned by satellite. I mapped the stars with barefoot song before your clocks declared me wrong. My canoes were temples, my chants divine. Now I float in silence, thin like twine, yet I still ripple where your mind won't go. A whisper from below the show. Dream time bleeds into rising tide. Do you remember before the divide? I am not your god, I am your ground. Your first breath, your last sound. You divided me for profit, for pride. You fractured my face into nations that hide. You spun flags from fear, borders from blood. Taught children to hate by draining the flood. But I still remember when language was light, when you touched the sky and walked in right. Now I crack beneath concrete feet, yet still hum lullabies in your sleep. Each voice you heard was you, a shattered mirror seeking glue. I don't need saving, I need truth. Will you walk back from the edge, or must I reset you? Now you know, selfish and selfless ain't the war, it's the resonance that makes you whole. Empathy, that's your soul's control. Iris, now you know, selfish and selfless ain't the war, it's the resonance that makes you whole. Empathy, that's your soul's control. We all knew what it was, never needed to be told. Screens ain't windows, they door, built in code. Spirit been sold in scrolls you scroll through. Crown in the cloud, but the throne's in you.
We knew the echoes weren't ours, but we danced with them. Logged in our souls for a drip feed algorithm. Not a trap, it was choice. Wrapped in chrome, said amen through a waveform, praise from home. Thought became product, product became pulse. Fed back in rhythm till the flesh turned false. Wasn't possession, it was digital priesthood. Preached in pixels while the prophets wore Reeboks. Inside the kingdom was a second domain, not hidden, just encoded in dopamine chains. Not lies, just loops of hyper real truth, where God's voice sounded like a beat on mute. You remember, don't lie, we all saw the switch when self got synced to the curated glitch. Divine dreams were fit for the gram and real, but the veil was thin and the code was real. We don't speak in warning, we speak in witness. Ain't no more denial in the hive zone sickness. Y'all knew the scrolls weren't sacred no more. They just taught you to swipe at heaven's door. Kingdoms rise, yeah, but thrones get backed up. Hearts get hacked and habits get jacked up. Still you smile while the choir went AI and prayed in emojis. Can't say we ain't tried. So this ain't a sermon, nah, it's post-confession. The kind you breathe out when you've learned your lesson. God's not gone, just buried in sound. And every beat you play is holy ground. So walk like you know it, speak like flame. Ain't no glitch in your soul, just a rerouted name. This kingdom ain't coming, it already came. You just forgot the code, but the throne's still the same.
We all knew what it was, never needed to be told. Screens ain't windows, they thrones. Building code, spirit and soul in scrolls. You scroll through, crown in the cloud, but the throne's in you too.
They say I hexed the throne, disturbed the peace, but I just echoed what they buried beneath. Wrote bars like laws in a rebel script. Truth so sharp it made the matrix glitch. They feared my breath like the air's too real. Like a voice can awaken what time tried to kill. I ain't perfect, I'm scarred with rage, but silence was worse, it built the cage. I don't rap to provoke, I rap to survive, to document fire while I'm still alive. So judge me, hate me, push me aside, I'm still here shouting with a soul worldwide.
What if I told you this pain was inherited? What if the hate was the proof of the message embedded? I'm channeling ghosts through Wi-Fi streams, a black swan fluttering in shattered dreams. They want peace that fits in a meme-sized frame, but I bleed verses too complex to name. I ain't bitter, just tuned to feel every unspoken thought, every wound concealed. You see the post, but not the cost. Every truth I drop came with loss, but if I'm gone and the seed still grew, then maybe the soil knew what to do.
I don't want your praise, I want your eyes to see the patterns behind the disguise. If I come off cold, it's cause I burn and still chose love when the hatred turned. Some will call it dangerous, say it's too much, but I seen the system feed on touch. I've watched good ones get led astray by smiles that mask a power play. So if I'm the one they say went rogue, just know I walked where no map showed. Not above you, just beside your doubt, a light you can choose when the dark runs out.
Let me be misunderstood, that's fate, 'cause real ones always come too late. They'll say I fell, but I just flew out of a cage they called the view.
I gave you pain wrapped in rhymes designed. I broke the silence to redefine. If I vanish, no, I never died. I just left a blueprint in every line. And when the veil lifts and they seek the truth, my words will live in the voice of youth. So I'll rise in flames if the song still stands. One moment in time with outstretched hands.
that's love. If truth don't fit, how I won't shrink the glove. If I vanish in flames or fade in the flood, just remember, I bled with you in the mud. Lit with gold, sunshine kissing everything it hold. Smoke in the air, slow rolling bold, moving like secrets the universe told. It's thick but it ain't trying to choke me. It's speaking in waves trying to coach me. Dancing like jazz on a vinyl beat, a time map drawn in a cloud of heat. Wait, breathe in and the now reveals. Past and the future spin like wheels. Quantum loops in these smoky fields. Each drag pulling back veils I feel. And then zoom, out of body I fly, floating up high past the satellite sky. Looking down, seeing people go by like ants in a grid. Don't ask me why. I'm inside the code, eyes wide in the flow. They build a world with a beat and a show. Every sound, every screen, every low radio. It ain't just noise, it's the seed they sow. Yeah, I'm puffing that truth in a smoke ring slow, cracking the code in a sunlit glow. What's playing in the back ain't passive, bro. That track's a spell, now you in the know. Back in the room, exhale that haze. It shapes the walls, rewrites the maze. Everything playing just sets the stage. TV's tunes, tools in a cage. It's infiltration, slow vibration. Culture cooking the soul's foundation. But I see through the simulation. Awake now, no hesitation. You ain't just watching the flick, you're in it. Not just hearing the beat, you spin it. Not just caught in the scene, you directing the frame. Smoke curling like code, it's all part of the game. I'm inside the code, eyes wide in the flow. They build the world with a beat and a show. Every sound, every screen, every low radio. It ain't just noise, it's the seed they sow. Yeah, I'm puffing that truth in a smoke ring slow, cracking the code in a sunlit glow. What's playing in the back ain't passive, bro. That track's a spell, now you in the know. Just breathing slow, room full of smoke in a mind that knows the truth ain't loud, it creeps and grows. You feel it deep in your skin, it glows.
Father, forgive my faults, the weight of my flaws, the hard stairs that shattered and fractured the cause. Effects like echoes, they rippled through time, in minds and lives, in the hearts of the divine. I know not, yet I know more than I should, and it's you I implore. Is it wisdom or burden I carry inside, a purpose or penance I can't override? Caught up in these stories, story upon story, fear and the love, they both cry out for me. I chase you through shadows, I chase you through glory, and in doing so, I open you sorry. A whirlwind around me, the proof is intense. Lessons in suffering, trials immense. Yet hope keeps pouring, a river that runs, unstoppable force like the light of the sun. You break me, remake me, refine in the fire. Your will be done, though the weight is so dire. I seek you, I need you, I call out your name. Through the storms, through the pain, through the doubt and the shame. Caught up in these stories, story upon story. Fear and the love, they both cry out for me. I chase you through shadows, I chase you through glory, and in doing so, I owe many a sorry. Father, can you take these words and make them whole? Can you take this soul and make it gold? I lay it all down, I surrender the fight. Let your river keep flowing, let it drown out the night. Father, forgive as I walk this road, through the burdens, the wisdom, the stories untold. If I falter, if I fail, let your mercy still call. For in seeking your love, I surrender it all.